name is Gomez. Welcome to my home. Today we're going to be learning how to make fondant. Fondant is a candy-based product that's used to decorate cakes. It's used to make birthday cakes, baby shower cakes, basically any type of cake that you want to use. And you can use it to decorate or you can use it to overlay. Fondant's really easy to make, and today I'm going to show you how. First thing you want to do is make sure you have thoroughly cleaned your countertop space. Make sure you've washed your hands. Next, you're going to need an apron. Make sure you go ahead and grab your apron, put it on. It is messy to make, fun but messy. Once you have your apron on, what you're going to do is just make sure you have all your ingredients. So let me make sure I go over those with you. First of all, you're going to need marshmallows. This is your main ingredient. Next, you're going to need your powdered sugar. About a third cup of water, so make sure you have a third cup measuring cup, a bowl, shortening, spatula, scissors to cut open your marshmallow and powdered sugar packs. You're also going to want something to make cutouts if that's what you're wanting to do with the fondant. So cookie cutters, very basic, stars, snowman, we have a diamond here, a flower. Also, if you choose to color your fondant, you're going to want to make sure that you have food coloring on hand. And a spatula. Alright, so here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl. What you're going to want to do is put about half a bag of marshmallows into the bowl. And one thing to keep in mind is, this is the size of the marshmallows we're using today. This is the size you probably want to use. So just keep that in mind. What you're going to do once you have your marshmallows in the bowl, is you're going to take your third cup of water and you're going to pour it in. And then you're going to grab your spatula. What you're going to do is you're going to stick this in the microwave for 30 seconds at a time. Once you pull it out, you're going to mix up your mixture, wanting to get the consistency of the marshmallow puff that you buy the jar. So we're going to do this for about 30 seconds, mix it up. While we're waiting for that, what we also need to do is make sure you have shortening down on your workspace. This is going to keep the fondant from sticking to your workspace. So let's check on the fondant. Now, depending on how much fondant you're making, that's going to take a little bit longer. Like I said, what we are wanting is the consistency of the creamed marshmallow puff that you buy in a jar. Okay. So now that we have our desired consistency, again, like I said, just making sure that we put enough shortening on your workspace so that your fondant doesn't stick to it. And go ahead and keep this on the side, and you can keep the top off because you're going to need it again to make sure that you have shortening on your roller when you're rolling it out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take about half a bag of the powdered sugar and you're going to dump it out onto your workspace. Like so. And what you're going to do is you're going to spread this out. It does get messy. You're going to take your marshmallow mixture and dump it right in the middle of your powdered sugar. Again, just making sure that you have shortening on your hands to avoid the powdered sugar sticking. What you're going to do at this point is you're going to fold the powdered sugar into your marshmallow mixture. You're going to keep doing this until you get the consistency of Play-Doh. And while you're mixing it in, what you want to do is make sure you're pressing pretty firmly into the center of the mixture. That way you're pushing out any air bubbles that get into the mixture. And then remember the straight edge that I showed you in the beginning? What you want to do is just, if your fondant sticks, go ahead and work this back in. So for time's sake, I'm going to show you what the final consistency looks like. So let's clean this up. And we'll set this to the side. And if you need paper towels, keep them handy, just in case. And when rolling it out, you just want to make sure you have your shortening. We still have a layer of shortening down on here. But this is what the final consistency looks like, Play-Doh, of our fondant. So like I said, you're going to use your roller to roll it out. Make sure you have shortening, a thin layer of shortening on your roller, all the way around. This way your fondant doesn't stick to it. And if it does stick, you can use that straight edge to pull it out. What you want to do is kind of flatten it to about 1/4 inch thickness. And that's pretty good for some cutouts. So here we have our hearts. You just take them, press them down. A little butterfly. Gingerbread man. And the star. Pull them away. There's your gingerbread man fondant. Your star decoration. And your heart ready for your Valentine's Day cake. And that's how you make fondant. Bye.